Good morning. It's Monday, August the 19th, 2013. This is the AGORACOM News TV. During this program, I go through a bunch of news releases. I try to find the best news releases from the small cap arena and bring them to you to try to help you find some really good companies to do your homework on and hopefully find some winners in those investment or in those picks that I come up with. I'm Alan Barry Labucan. I'm the chief market commentator for AGORACOM, and on today's program I've got 4 companies to talk about, so we'll get right to it. The first one I'm going to talk about is a company called Virtutone Networks. Virtutone Networks is a AGORACOM sponsor, so I wanted to make note of that before getting into their news. The headline is Virtutone selects Orca Wave's Blue Water Intelligent Routing and Billing Platform. There's a quote from Jason Allen, who's the Chief Executive Officer of Virtutone, in this press release, and he stated, and I quote, "Maximizing margins in the wholesale telecommunications business is critical to a carrier's long-term success. To achieve these goals, we have selected Orca Wave's intelligent routing engine, which selects the lowest cost and best quality option between equivalent telecommunication carriers, eliminates human errors from the pricing process, and maximizes margins in our wholesale traffic. This state-of-the-art routing and billing system provides end-to-end route management, intelligent least cost routing, automated billing, and the most advanced notification system on the market. We have carefully researched all available options and selected the most advanced software available in our industry." End quote. Then there's also a quote from John Rivenberg, who is the co-founder of Orca Wave, who stated, and I quote, "Virtutone is a VoIP technology leader, providing unique solutions to the carrier and enterprise marketplace. We look forward to implementing with this innovative business and providing Virtutone with efficient call management solutions through our Orca Wave Blue Water system." End quote. So yeah, I've been starting to follow Virtutone very closely. This company is a very interesting, because it is, as they mentioned, in the enterprise solutions arena in tech, and I really like that. Not too long ago, George Cholis did a good interview with Jason Allen. Who you can find that on our blog at blog.agoracom.com. Or you can also go on Virtutone's bulletin board on the website as well, on agoracom.com as well. This is a really a good growth story as far as I'm concerned. The stock symbol is VFX, and that trades on the venture exchange. Okay, so the next company I wanted to talk about today is Candente Copper. Candente Copper reviews, the headline is they review results from their 2013 drilling program at Canariaco Sur. They have 2 remaining holes for their 2013 program at Canariaco Sur, and they indicated potentially higher grade gold, or higher grade zone extends to the west of current drilling. They had significant copper, gold, and silver mineralization at Canariaco Sur, which is now being delineated for over a minimum of 800 meters from northwest to southeast, 500 meters to 700 meters northwest to southeast, and to a vertical depth of at least 460 meters. Mineralization remains open to the north, west, and south, which indicates that the area of significant mineralization could be much larger than delineated to date. They're interpreting the Canariaco Sur results as this could have an effect on their very large Canariaco Norte copper deposit to the east, and they've got some other targets in that area as well. There's a quote from Joanne Fries, who's the Chief Executive Officer of Candente, and she stated, and I quote, "Drilling to date indicates that Canariaco Sur has the potential to add significant value to the Canariaco Norte deposit, given the extent of mineralization and the proximity to Canariaco Norte, which would allow shared infrastructure and possible blending of ores. The entire system at Canariaco Sur has not been tested yet, and given the presence of untested phyllic alteration, there remains potential for higher grade zones." End quote. Candente is a company that I've been following for several years now. They've got a very large copper discovery out there, Canariaco Norte, and now this Canariaco Sur, just adds to the overall potential of this project. It's a very big project, big copper projects like this are not easy to find, and very strong team running the company, very technically competent. They've been in Peru for a long time. They've found big discoveries before. I like the potential of this one a lot. The stock symbol is DNT on the Toronto Exchange. The next company, now this one came from, I believe it was Friday afternoon, and that's the same for the Virtutone. It was on Friday afternoon, so I believe Wesdome was as well. The headline, the next company is Wesdome Gold Mines. The headline is Wesdome Gold Mines, 2 new gold structures at Eagle River. These are results from their recently started deep drilling at their 100% owned Eagle River mine, which is located 50 kilometers due west of Wawa, Ontario. Some of the highlights from that include 78.43 grams per ton gold over a true width of 1.73 meters. A new zone identified approximately 200 meters north of the 811 structure, highlighted by one hole had 26.85 grams per ton gold over 3.545 meters of true width. They had another hole with 30.15 grams per ton gold over 1.5 meters of true width. They had a second new zone, which is estimated to be about 300, or they call the 300 zone, which is 400 meters north of the 811 structure. There they had one hole had 21.73 grams per ton gold over 2.42 meters of true width, 20.24 grams per ton gold over 1.8 meters of true width, and 10.20 grams per ton gold over 1.51 meters of true width. George Maynard, who is the Vice President of Exploration, commented, and I quote, "It's still very early in the game, but we are excited about the potential implications of parallel zones, and that the 811 structure persists to at least 1,200 meters depth. We will be drilling here at least until year-end in an effort to delineate and define these zones. They are visually strong, distinctive, and traceable shear zone-hosted quartz vein systems. Eagle River's hallmark." End quote. This is a company that is sort of new on my radar screen. I'm liking what I'm seeing so far from these grades. I like that they can, continue to drill right through the year. So it's obvious that this is pretty much a year-round kind of a project. The stock symbol for them is WDO on the Toronto Exchange. I'm definitely going to be doing some homework on this company, as Wesdome looks like they've got something very interesting there on their project. And the final company today is McEwen Mining. The headline is El Gallo Regional Exploration. Twin Domes drilling intersects significant near-surface gold mineralization. McEwen Mining has released core drill results from its new Twin Domes discovery, including 9.7 grams per ton gold over 10.3 meters and 5 grams per ton gold over 16.8 meters. These results are follow-ups to the discovery hole announced in April, which intersected 8.8 grams per ton gold over 9.7 meters and 9.8 grams per ton gold over 4.6 meters, in addition to a trench that returned 20.9 grams per ton gold over 12.7 meters. The company believes Twin Domes is attractive due to its higher gold grades and its close proximity to the company's process plant. Twin Domes is located 17 kilometers or 10.5 miles northwest of the company's El Gallo 1 heap leach mine. Initial test results show that the gold mineralization at Twin Domes is potentially amenable to heap leaching, which would allow it to be processed at El Gallo. 10 additional core holes were completed in this recent drilling. Although it's early, McEwen Mining is highly encouraged by these results and believes Twin Domes could have a positive impact on the El Gallo 1 mine. And then there's plenty more information with the various different drill hole results on there as well. This is a very exciting project for that just adds to a lot of good stuff that McEwen Mining has, and they're very focused. The stock symbol is MUX on the Toronto Exchange. I like McEwen Mining is a precious metals sort of focused company, and I really like this new discovery. I've been following the El Gallo. Mainly, it's a lot more silver in that system, and now it's exciting that they also have a high-grade gold in there as well, which definitely adds to the potential of that company's project. And they've already got El Gallo in production, so to heap leach those kind of grades would be very interesting. And as it's close to surface, high grade, very, very exciting project, and I'll be eager to see the results from those additional 10 holes that they have being assayed right now. So on that note, it's not been a big day for news as far as number of news releases, but definitely some good companies in there for you to do your homework on. Again, this show is really designed to go over what I've been doing for many years as an analyst and newsletter writer in this space. Every day I go through plenty of news releases. I try to find the best of the daily news releases, and then from those I go and do some homework on those companies and try to assess how much I like those companies. And over the years I've been able to find a lot of winners, and that's got a lot to do with why I've been able to do that. Now we're doing that for you here on AGORACOM TV. And then at the end of the week, we have our best of the best in weekly news. And I take all the news releases from that I talked about on the shows from Monday to Thursday and try to find you the best of those best. So stay tuned for that. You can find those shows you can find all of our shows on agoracom.com or on my website at allenberryreports.com. Blog.agoracom.com is also another place where you can find all of our work as well. And so on that note, I'm going to wrap things up. Before closing, I always like to stress that it's important for you to do your own homework and speak with your financial advisors before making any investment decisions. Have a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow.